All right, ready to dive deep into prepping for that dental practitioner job interview.
Let's do it.
We're going to break down those tough questions they like to throw at you.
Figure out what they really want to hear.
Exactly. And of
Yeah.
course, we've got to give you some killer strategies to stand out.
We'll even sprinkle in some insights about the field itself.
Oh, and don't forget how RoleCatcher can help you polish those answers.
Make 'em shine.
Okay, so first up, a question that seems simple, but it's your chance to make a memorable first impression. How did you become interested in dentistry? What are they really getting at here?
They're looking for that spark. What ignited your passion? Was it a childhood experience?
A mentor, maybe?
Could be a fascination with science.
Right, instead of just saying, I've always loved teeth.
Gotta dig deeper.
Share a story.
Exactly, a story that reveals your motivation.
Okay, story time. What kind of story is going to wow them?
Think about what makes your journey unique. Maybe you shadowed a dentist as a teenager and were amazed by their ability to transform smiles.
Ooh, I like that.
Or perhaps you overcame a personal dental challenge and were inspired by the care you received. Authenticity, it is key.
Let that genuine enthusiasm shine through.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Now, how about this one? How do you stay current on the latest dental techniques and technologies? Are they expecting us to list every new gadget on the market?
Not at all. It's about showing your commitment to lifelong learning. Mention professional development courses, journals you read.
Oh, online communities, maybe?
Exactly. Places where you engage with other dentists.
So you're part of the conversation.
Yeah, specificity is key here.
Okay, got to get specific.
Mention a recent technique that excited you, or a new technology you're eager to implement, or maybe a challenging case you learned from.
So it's not just about staying informed, it's actively seeking out ways to improve.
Exactly. Interviewers want to see that you're passionate about staying ahead of the curve.
And providing the best possible care for your patients.
Right.
Speaking of patient care, how do you approach patient care and communication?
This is your chance to highlight your empathy and communication skills. Explain how you build rapport with patients.
Actively listen to their concerns.
Absolutely. And explain treatment options in a clear and understandable way.
So it's about treating patients as partners in their care.
You got it. Emphasize your ability to empower patients to make informed decisions about their oral health.
Okay, now how about those patients who are, let's say, a little anxious about dental visits? What do you do? How do you manage patient pain and anxiety?
This is where you showcase your compassion and practical skills. Mention your approach to creating a calming environment.
Using relaxation techniques, perhaps.
Yeah, or explaining procedures in a reassuring way.
It's like you got to be part dentist, part therapist.
You could say that building trust and making patients feel comfortable is essential.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm taking notes. Now let's get a little technical. How do you approach treatment planning and case presentation?
Focus on your analytical skills and patient-centered approach. Explain how you gather information. Diagnose the issue.
And then present those treatment options in a way that the patient understands.
Exactly. Highlight your ability to tailor your approach to each patient's individual needs.
So no one-size-fits-all treatment plans?
Nope. Gotta consider the whole person.
Okay, now, for those curveball questions that might throw you off guard, what if they ask, how do you handle challenging patient cases or situations? Should you admit to getting flustered sometimes?
Honesty is important, but always frame it positively.
Okay, so spin it.
Right. Share a specific example of a challenging case.
Explain the steps you took.
Exactly. Highlight your problem-solving skills, communication, and ability to stay cool under pressure.
So turn a potential weakness into a strength.
Show them you're resilient.
I like it. All about demonstrating your ability to think critically and adapt.
That's what they want to see.
Now we're diving deep into these questions, but it's important to remember thorough preparation is key.
And there's a tool that can make your life a whole lot easier.
You're talking about RoleCatcher.
Absolutely. RoleCatcher's AI can be a game changer.
When it comes to tailoring those answers.
And practicing your delivery, it analyzes your responses, identifies areas for improvement.
Provides personalized suggestions.
Yeah.
So it's like having a virtual coach.
Helping you refine your interview game.
Exactly. You can even practice with RoleCatcher's vast database of interview questions.
Which includes questions specific to dental practitioner roles.
Wow, that's amazing.
You'll be ready for anything they throw your way.
Sounds like RoleCatcher can really boost your confidence and make you stand out.
That's the goal.
But before we get carried away with all the tech, let's get back to those questions.
All right, what's next?
Next up is a crucial one, patient safety. How would you answer? How do you ensure patient safety and infection control in your practice?
This is where you showcase your knowledge of protocols.
Attention to detail.
Explain your adherence to universal precautions, sterilization procedures.
Infection control guidelines.
Don't be afraid to get specific. Mention the types of sterilization equipment you're familiar with.
Or the steps you take to ensure a clean and safe environment.
Exactly.
So demonstrate that you're not just knowledgeable,
You're meticulous.
right, about maintaining a safe environment for both patients and staff.
Patient safety should always be a top priority.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, even with the best care, you might encounter a patient who isn't fully satisfied. How would you approach this question? How do you handle patient complaints or dissatisfaction?
Focus on your professionalism and commitment to patient satisfaction.
Okay.
Explain your process for actively listening to complaints, investigating concerns
And finding solutions.
that address the patient's needs.
So turning a negative experience into an opportunity to improve.
Precisely. Show that you value patient feedback and are dedicated to providing excellent care.
Now, dentistry isn't a solo act. How would you answer? How do you approach teamwork and collaboration with other healthcare providers?
Highlight your communication and collaboration skills. Explain how you value teamwork, communicate effectively
And work together with hygienists, assistants, and specialists.
to provide comprehensive patient care.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Exactly. Highlight your ability to build strong working relationships.
Contribute to a positive team environment.
That's it.
Okay, let's tackle another tricky one. How do you balance patient care with the business aspects of dentistry? It feels like a fine line between compassion and profitability.
It is a delicate balance. Explain how you prioritize ethical and patient-centric care,
But also understanding the importance of financial management.
efficiency, and attracting new patients.
Right.
You can mention strategies for streamlining processes.
Or optimizing appointment scheduling.
Show that you're mindful of the business side without compromising care.
So it's about being both a compassionate caregiver and a savvy business person.
You got it. Demonstrating this balance can really impress interviewers.
Okay, before we wrap up part one, I want to highlight one more tool that can help you prepare for these questions.
RoleCatcher's AI feedback system.
It's an incredible resource for practicing your answers.
And receiving personalized feedback, record yourself answering questions.
And the AI will analyze everything
Your delivery, body language, content,
and give suggestions.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like having a personal interview coach.
right in your pocket.
Exactly. It can help you refine your responses, project confidence, and make a lasting impression.
That's the goal.
Okay, folks, that's it for part one of our deep dive into acing that dental practitioner job interview. We covered some common questions
Discussed how to approach them,
and even touched on how RoleCatcher's AI can help you shine.
make you stand out.
But we're not done yet. In part two, we'll delve into the career ladder in dentistry and explore those different paths you can take.
Stay tuned. All right, back to our deep dive. So we've tackled those interview questions now. Let's talk about the career ladder in dentistry. What's fascinating is you're not just limited to being a dentist. There's a whole spectrum of roles.
Yeah, we aced the interview, landed the job. Now, where can we go from there? What's that trajectory look like?
Well, think of it as a journey. Starts with a strong foundation and expands as you gain experience and knowledge. You might begin as a dental assistant providing support to the dentist during procedures.
So you're like the dentist's right hand, making sure everything runs smoothly. Sounds like a great way to learn the ropes.
Get that hands-on experience.
What kind of responsibilities would a dental assistant typically handle?
Sterilizing instruments, prepping treatment rooms, taking x-rays, even assisting chairside during procedures.
Wow.
And you play a vital role in patient communication, explaining procedures and providing post-operative instructions.
So it's very dynamic, lots of interaction with the team and the patients. What are the key skills needed to excel as a dental assistant?
Attention to detail is crucial. You're handling instruments, prepping the treatment area. You need strong communication skills. Interacting with patients, explaining instructions, and of course, a passion for dentistry.
And a willingness to learn.
Always valuable.
Okay, so from there, where does the path lead?
You could progress to becoming a dental hygienist. This role focuses on preventive oral health care.
Ah, the ones who give us those squeaky clean teeth. Keep our gums healthy. What's a typical day look like for a dental hygienist?
They perform those deep cleanings we all love. But it goes beyond that. They examine patients' gums for signs of disease, take dental impressions, apply fluoride treatments, provide personalized advice on oral hygiene.
Wow, so they're like oral health detectives, looking for clues and educating patients on maintaining those healthy smiles?
Yeah.
What skills would you say are essential for a dental hygienist?
Exceptional manual dexterity is key. Gotta have those skills for those intricate cleanings. Excellent communication and interpersonal skills are vital too. Building rapport with patients, explaining complex concepts.
Make it easy to understand.
Right?
Now let's talk about the role everyone aspires to, the dentist. What's their day like?
Think of the dentist as the captain of the ship, leading the dental team, providing comprehensive care. You'd be diagnosing oral diseases, creating treatment plans, performing a range of procedures, and even handling dental emergencies.
That sounds challenging.
But incredibly rewarding.
Yeah. What are some of the qualities that make a great dentist?
Strong clinical skills, of course, are essential. But a great dentist has excellent problem-solving abilities, compassion for their patients, and a genuine desire to improve lives through oral health.
It combines technical expertise and a deep understanding of human needs. What if a dentist wants to specialize further?
That's where the world of dental specialties comes in. You could choose to focus on a specific area like orthodontics.
Straightening teeth, correcting bite issues.
Exactly. Or you could pursue endodontics.
That's focusing on treating the inner part of the tooth.
Root canals, right.
Periodontics specializes in gum diseases.
Prevention, diagnosis, and treatment.
So it's like choosing a superpower within the dental universe. What factors should you consider when choosing a specialty?
Think about what aspects of dentistry truly resonate with you. Do you enjoy the precision and artistry of orthodontics?
Or maybe you're drawn to the challenge of saving teeth through endodontics.
Consider your interests, your strengths, and your long-term career goals.
It sounds like choosing a specialty is a very personal decision. Based on your passions and strengths, what if you're feeling overwhelmed by all these options and career paths?
That's where RoleCatcher's Career Compass feature can be incredibly helpful.
What's that?
It's like having a personalized guide, helped you navigate the different career stages in dentistry, explore those specialties, and even connect with professionals in those fields.
Get some insights and advice.
Exactly. It can help you make informed decisions and feel more confident about your choices.
That's amazing. So it's not just finding information, it's getting a real sense of what each path entails.
Connecting with people who are already walking that path.
Exactly. Okay, we've talked about the different career stages, but let's not forget the importance of continuous learning, staying ahead of the curve. What are some practical ways to do that?
One of the best ways is to immerse yourself in the world of dental knowledge through subscriptions to journals and online publications. They're filled with the latest research, clinical techniques, technological advancements,
Keeping you informed.
and inspired.
Sounds like a great way to stay sharp. But what if you prefer a less formal approach?
There's a wealth of information online, from dental blogs to podcasts to webinars.
Offering insights and practical tips.
In a more digestible format, you can even find online communities and forums where dentists share their experiences and knowledge.
So there's a learning style out there for every dentist, from the avid reader to the podcast enthusiast. What about those who prefer a more hands-on approach?
Attending dental conferences and workshops is fantastic.
Learn from the experts.
Network with peers. Get hands-on experience with new technologies and techniques.
So it's like a dental festival. Learn, connect, and even try out the latest gadgets.
Conferences are a vibrant hub of knowledge and innovation.
Offer a unique blend of learn and network and a practical experience.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have journals, online resources, and conferences. Great options for staying ahead. But with so much information out there, how do you decide what to focus on? It can be overwhelming.
That's where RoleCatcher comes in again.
With its vast database.
It provides curated links to professional organizations, research institutions, educational platforms,
All tailored to your interests.
and career goals.
Wow, it's like having a personal librarian curating the most relevant information.
Exactly. Helps you stay focused, prioritize your learning, and avoid getting lost in that sea of dental knowledge.
This is incredible. Sounds like RoleCatcher can help with everything, from choosing a career path to staying updated. But let's not forget acing that interview. That's the first step.
Absolutely. And RoleCatcher can help you shine.
Right. We talked earlier about how RoleCatcher's AI can tailor your answers and provide feedback. Can you remind us about some of its key features, the ones that can boost our interview performance?
One of the most powerful is the AI-powered CV Resume Builder.
What does it do?
It analyzes job descriptions, identifies the key skills and experience, and then helps you tailor your resume to highlight those specific qualifications.
So it's like having a personal resume writer. Knows exactly what employers are looking for. That's incredibly helpful. Now, how about those nerve-wracking interview questions? How can RoleCatcher help us tackle those?
RoleCatcher has a vast interview question database.
What's in it?
Over 120,000 practice questions.
Wow.
categorized by career and skill. It's like having a personal coach in your pocket.
Giving you that comprehensive arsenal of questions and answers.
Help you prepare.
120,000 questions. That's amazing.
Yeah,
But how do you know if your answers are actually good? That's where the AI feedback comes in.
precisely. RoleCatcher analyzes your answers, identifies areas for improvement, provides personalized suggestions to make your responses stronger, clearer, more impactful.
It's like having a virtual mirror, reflecting back the best version of yourself.
Exactly.
So it's not just about practice and answers. It's getting personalized feedback to refine your delivery and content. That's incredibly valuable. But what about those tricky behavioral questions?
The ones that try to assess your soft skills.
And personality?
RoleCatcher can help you prepare for those too. Its database includes a wide range of behavioral questions.
Assessing your teamwork, leadership, problem-solving, communication skills.
And there's guidance on how to structure your answers and highlight relevant experiences.
It sounds like RoleCatcher has thought of everything when it comes to interview prep. But beyond practice and answers and getting feedback, what else can you do to really nail that interview?
One of the most important things is to understand the interviewer's intent.
Okay, so it's not just about giving a good answer.
Yeah.
It's understanding the why behind the question. How can you do that?
RoleCatcher provides insights into the intent behind each question.
Okay.
Helps you decipher what the interviewer is really trying to assess. Are they looking for your passion for dentistry, your commitment to care, or your problem-solving abilities? By understanding the intent, you can tailor your answers
To directly address their concerns.
and showcase the qualities they're seeking.
It's like having a mind reader decoding the interviewer's thoughts and helping you craft the perfect response. That's brilliant. But let's step away from the interview prep for a moment. What's it actually like to work as a dental professional? What are some of the day-to-day realities and challenges?
One of the most common challenges is dealing with patients who have dental anxiety or fear.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that. I've been known to get a little nervous myself. How do you suggest handling those situations?
It requires empathy, patience, and communication skills. You need to create a calm and reassuring environment.
Actively listen to their concerns.
Explain procedures in a way that alleviates their anxieties.
It's like being a dental therapist, addressing both the physical and emotional needs. What other challenges might they face?
Dealing with difficult patients can also be tough.
What do you mean?
You might encounter patients who are demanding, non-compliant, or even rude. In those situations, you've got to maintain professionalism, communicate effectively, and set boundaries when necessary.
It's like being a dental diplomat, navigating those tricky situations with grace. What about staying updated with the ever-evolving world of dentistry? That must be a challenge.
Continuous learning is crucial.
New technologies.
Treatment methods, research findings. It's vital to stay informed, adapt your practice, embrace lifelong learning.
It's a journey of continuous growth.
Exactly.
Okay, we've talked about the challenges, but let's not forget about the rewards. What are some of the things that make this career so fulfilling?
What's truly inspiring is the impact. You're not just fixing teeth, you're improving lives. You're helping people regain their confidence, improve their oral health, enjoy a better quality of life.
It combines scientific knowledge, technical skill, and a deep sense of caring.
Exactly. That's what makes it so rewarding.
Okay, we're back for the final part of our dental deep dive. We've talked about the interview, the career path, the challenges, but let's paint a picture. What's a day in the life actually look like?
And remember, it's a diverse field, so the day-to-day can really vary. Depends on what path you choose.
Okay, so let's start with the dental assistant. What's their typical day like?
Imagine this. You arrive at the office, greet the team, and start prepping those treatment rooms.
For the day's patients.
Right. You're sterilizing instruments, laying out materials, making sure everything's organized.
Thoughtless.
Exactly. And as patients arrive, you're the friendly face that welcomes them, help them feel comfortable, guide them through check-in.
So you're like the stage manager, setting the scene for a smooth performance.
I like that. And you're mastering the multitasking, prepping, organizing, interacting with patients.
Okay, what happens once the dentist arrives?
That's when the real action begins. Your assistant, chairside-handed instruments, preparing materials, anticipating their needs.
Anticipating every need.
You might be taking x-rays, recording patient notes, even providing post-operative instructions.
Sounds fast-paced.
Demanding.
Requiring quick thinking and an eye for detail.
Absolutely. You're the dentist's trusted partner, making sure everything flows and the patient receives the best care.
Okay, let's move on to the dental hygienist. What does their day look like?
You're examining a patient's gums, meticulously cleaning their teeth, providing advice on maintaining that healthy smile.
The guardian of healthy gums and sparkling smile.
Precisely. You're focused on preventive care and patient education, explaining proper brushing and flossing techniques, demonstrating the use of interdental cleaners, answering questions.
About their routine.
Yeah, it combines technical skills with a passion for educating and empowering patients,
You're building those relationships with patients
helping them understand the importance of oral health.
and motivating them to take care of their smiles.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about the star of the show, the dentist. What's their day like?
You're greeting a patient, reviewing their medical history, discussing their concerns. You're examining their teeth, diagnosing issues, and developing a personalized treatment plan.
So you're the detective, the architect, the artist, all in one.
Haha, you could say that. You're using your expertise to diagnose, your analytical skills to develop solutions, and your artistic touch to create beautiful and functional smiles.
It sounds like it requires science, artistry, and compassion.
Absolutely. And don't forget the adrenaline rush of handling those dental emergencies.
Oh,
You might have a patient with a chipped tooth, a severe toothache, even a knocked out tooth.
so you got to be ready for anything. Switching gears from routine checkups to emergency procedures.
Exactly. It's dynamic, unpredictable, keeps you on your toes.
And finally, the dental specialists. The ones who've honed their skills in a specific area. What does their day look like?
You're an orthodontist, carefully adjusting braces to guide teeth into perfect alignment. Or you're an endodontist performing a root canal to save a tooth.
From extraction.
Right? You're the specialist, the expert called in to handle those complex cases.
The ones that require advanced skills and knowledge.
Exactly. You're the one other dentists turn to when they need a second opinion.
Okay, we've gotten a glimpse into the daily lives of dental professionals at different stages. But it's not all smiles and perfect teeth. What might surprise people about working in this field?
One thing that might surprise people is the amount of paperwork.
Administrative tasks.
From charting patient records to filing insurance claims, there's a lot more to dentistry than just working on teeth.
So you need to be organized.
Detail-oriented.
Throw with technology.
Exactly. And let's not forget the emotional challenges. You're dealing with patients who are anxious, in pain, even fearful. It takes empathy, patience, and a genuine desire to help to navigate those situations.
It sounds like being a dental professional requires technical skills, interpersonal skills, and emotional intelligence.
You got it. It's challenging, but incredibly rewarding, and it gives you the opportunity to make a real difference in people's lives.
So for our listeners dreaming of a career in dentistry, what advice would you give them?
First, follow your passion. If you're genuinely interested in oral health, love science, and want to help people, dentistry might be the perfect path.
But it's not just about passion. What else is essential?
Dedication and a commitment to lifelong learning. Dentistry is always evolving.
Yeah.
You need to embrace new technologies, stay updated with research, and continually hone your skills.
It's a journey of continuous growth.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to seek out mentors, connect with other professionals, and build a strong support network.
Okay, folks, we've reached the end of our dental deep dive.
We explored the ins and outs of the profession, from the interview to the day-to-day realities.
We hope this deep dive gave you valuable insights and inspired you to pursue those dental dreams.
Remember, with preparation, passion, and the willingness to learn, you can achieve anything.
And don't forget about RoleCatcher.
It can be your trusted companion throughout your journey, help you prepare for interviews, explore career paths, and stay ahead of the curve.
That's it for this episode of The Deep Dive. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep those pearly whites shining.